all you rookies and squovets out there. My name is Volpixie, and welcome to a Wonderlocke challenge of Pokemon Sword. We'll go ahead and jump into the cutscene, and I will then explain exactly what a Wonderlocke challenge is once we get the game actually rolling. Welcome, one and all. Welcome to the wonderful world of Pokemon. Our beloved Galar region is a wonderful place with thriving nature, beautiful cities, and many Pokemon with which we share our lives. As you know, our society is able to thrive thanks to the help of these mysterious creatures that we call Pokemon. Yes, Pokemon are all around us, in the sea, in the sky, even with us in our own towns. And those of us who choose to battle and train Pokemon, to do battle and compete, we call Pokemon training. Oh, but I'm getting carried away. Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Rose, and it's a pleasure to be here. Now, turn your gaze to Galar's region's greatest Pokemon trainer, your undefeated champion. It's time for Champion Leon's exhibition match. Exhibition or not, Leon, your pristine record is about to end when I beat you here today. You know I don't lose battles, Rayhan. Charizard, Dynamax! Oh no. Hello, hello! Oh, that your flesh new phone, Volpixie? Were you watching Lee's expedition? Were you watching Lee's exhibition match on it? But you can't cheer him on without your hands full. You know the only way to properly cheer on Lee would be with his famous Charizard pose. Huh, didn't expect to see you here today, dear. Isn't this the big day? Yeah, that's exactly why I came running over to give Volpixie. Never mind watching the match now. I've got it recording at home anyways. I record all my brother's matches. Come with me, Volpixie. He should be here any minute. And Lee always brings presents when he visits, so I wouldn't forget that bag if I were you. Now I've got to run. See you at mine later. Okay, before we actually get started, let's spend a second talking about what exactly a Wonderlocke challenge is. So for those of you who aren't familiar, a Nuzlocke challenge is a self-imposed set of rules that you play through a Pokemon game with. The specific rules are that you can only catch the first Pokemon that you encounter in each area. And number 2, when the Pokemon gets knocked out, it's considered dead. It has to be either released or put in a graveyard box not to be revived, not to be used again. There are other rules to make things harder even, but I'm just going to go with the basic Nuzlocke rules. I am also going to nickname everything that we really get that close relationship with all of your mons. But what makes a Wonderlocke, the challenge I'm playing, different from a regular Nuzlocke is that instead of battling with the Pokemon that you catch in each route, after you catch them in each area, you then immediately wonder or surprise trade it away, and whatever you get in return is what you use as your team. And so that's the challenge I'll be doing today. Bag that. Grab your mom's old bag. Bye, Mom. Hahaha. Have a look at you, Vulpixie. That old bag looks like it could pull you over. At least we know that it should hold anything Lee might bring, even if it's as big as a Snorlax. A Wooloo? But what's it doing here? There. Hey, you silly Wooloo. I see what you're up to. Don't go using tackle on the fencing. Now you listen. No going past that fence. No. Everyone knows there are scary Pokemon living in the slumbering wilds. Now that that's taken care of, how about it, Vulpixie? Let's race. Bet I can make it to my house first, what with you lugging about that big old bag. Mom, is he here? There you are at last, Hop. Oh, and you've brought along Vulpixie. Hello, dear. Yeah, but where's Lee? Have you got him crammed in a cupboard? He's still not here yet, for the 100th time. Honestly, Hop, you must learn some patience. He's probably only just arrived at the station in Wedgehurst. Then that's where I'm going. You know Lee is hopeless with directions. I'll make sure he doesn't get lost on the way. Oh, will you? Yes, that's probably for the best. You've got to come with, Vulpixie. You've still never met my big bro, right? You can't miss out on your chance to meet the undefeated champion. I'll wait for you out on the route. Let's get a move on. Only remember, Vulpixie, wild Pokemon can come out of nowhere if you walk through patches of tall grass. I've got my Wooloo with me, so I'm ready for battles against wild Pokemon, of course. But not you, Vulpixie, so we'll steer clear of the tall grass as we go. Let's go and meet Lee at the station. It's dead ahead from here. Hello, Wedgehurst, your champion Leon is back. I promise I'll keep doing my best to deliver the greatest battles for you all to watch. It's our unbeatable champion! Leon, you and Charizard are the greatest! Well, thank you for that. I hope you'll all carry on training up your Pokemon and never shy from battle. Then come challenge me for the champion title. We're on it! We've all been working on our battle skills just like you've taught us, Lee! But that Charizard of yours is too strong for the likes of us to take on. Too true that Charizard is blazingly strong, but other Pokemon can be strong as well. That's why I want the strongest challengers to fill the gym challenge and come battle me. My wish is for Galar's trainers to work together to become the strongest in all the world. Rawr. Lee! Up! So my #1 fan in all the world has come out of his way to pick me up. Look at you, Hop. I reckon you've grown exactly 1.25 inches since last time I saw you. Bingo! That's the sort of sharp eye that's kept you undefeated so long, eh, Lee? And these bright eyes over here. I've got it. You must be Vulpix. Am I right? I've heard loads about you from my little brother. I'm the Galar region's greatest ever Pokemon champion, and a massive Charizard fan, too. People call me the unbeatable Leon. Come on, Lee! And you, Vulpixie. I bet I can beat both of you back home. That Hop always wanting to be the best, isn't he? With the proper rival of his own, I bet he'd push himself to become something truly special. Well, everyone, I bid you farewell for today, but don't you fret. I'll always be around to make sure everyone in Galar can have a champion time. Come on, Lee, you promised us a present, so out with it. You brought Vulpixie and me Pokemon. You did, didn't you? I know you must have. Right then. The greatest gift from the greatest champion. It's showtime, everyone. Take a good look, you two. The grass-type Pokemon Grookey. The fire-type Pokemon Scorbunny. The water-type Pokemon Sobble. Alright, line up everyone. Which will you choose? Go on, you pick first. I've already got my Wooloo after all. Let's see. Scorbunny is fire type. It's filled to bursting with fiery passion. You're set on fire type Pokemon, Scorbunny? Yes. Would you like to give Scorbunny a nickname? I mean, I have to nickname the ones I'm going to play with. But let's go ahead and nickname the ones I send out to. I'll call this one Tano. Tango. So it'll be Scorbunny for you. Nice one. And I'll go with Brookie. You're mine. I'm aiming to be the next champion, so be ready. You and I will be doing some serious training. I bet you will be, Hop. That's why I brought along these Pokemon for you and Vulpixie. So the two of you can battle and train and grow stronger together to try to reach me. Poor Sal. And you'll come with me. Charizard will show you the ropes. He's strict, but real strong and real kind, too. Alright, enough of all this trainer nonsense for one night. Dinner's ready, children. Bring along your Pokemon and let's all eat. The next day. You spent the whole night with that new partner of yours, right, Hop? You two getting along, understanding one another? Maybe even build up a bit of love? Of course I have, Lee. Vulpixie's made fast friends with her Spore Bunny, too. Then listen up, new trainers. Believe in yourself and your Pokemon. If you trust in one another and carry on battling side by side long enough, then someday, you might even become worthy rivals for me, the unbeatable champion. What are you looking at her for, Lee? I'm the one who'll be coming to challenge you. If you think Vulpixie might be able to challenge you, then I guess she's my first rival. I'm not planning to lose to her and miss out on my chance to beat the unbeatable champion. Just having a Pokemon with you doesn't make you a real trainer, you know. Proper trainers raise their Pokemon up to be first-rate in battle, too. Oh, and you think you're worthy of calling yourself a proper trainer already, Hop? I guess I'll be the judge of that. Let's see how you handle yourself in a battle against your friend if she's up for it. What do you say? Willing to take Hop on in the first ever Pokemon battle of your life? Yes. Believe in your partner Pokemon and care for them too, with all your heart. Do those two things and I'm certain you'll learn to choose the moves that suit your Pokemon, and more importantly, to have a champion time battling with them. Looks like everyone's on board, Pokemon and trainers alike. Then, let's do this. I've watched every match that Lee's ever had. I've read every book and magazine he left behind at home, too. I know exactly what to do in order to win. Pokemon battle it is then. I've got two partners. It's not over yet. I've added another trusty ally to my team. Stab. Did you already know about type advantages? that Scorbunny are too much. Well, that was a shock. Yes, I know now why Lee thought he should give you a Pokemon too. You and your Pokemon all fought hard. Made me almost want to let out Charizard and join in on all the fun. Good effort out there, Scorbunny. Why don't I get you also? And Vulpixie, you've got real promise. In fact, I've got a favor to ask. Will you be a real rival to Hop, would you? Push him, make the both of you, and make the both of you. Be a real rival to Hop, would you? Push him and make the both of you stronger. I already want to get stronger and stronger. You've seen me battle now, Lee. So, come on, you've got to let me take on the Pokemon gyms. You joined the gym challenge? You think you're ready for the single greatest competition in the Galar region? Not putting the cart before the Rapidash there, little brother. If that's really what you want to do, you two have a whole lot you need to learn about Pokemon. Especially your friend Vulpix. Before you think about getting gym badges, best to think about getting a Pokedex. A trainer's Pokedex helps them learn lots of things about all the Pokemon out there, including their strengths. But it's more than just a collection of data, you know. It's a record of a trainer's love and passion for Pokemon training. Right, we get it. Pokedexes then. We're on it. Looks like it's off to the Pokemon Research Lab for you and me, Vulpixie. That's the kind of enthusiasm a trainer needs. I'll let the professor know to expect you. I'm going to be the next champion, so completing a simple Pokedex will be nothing. Just another page in the tale of my legend. You'd probably better go tell your mom that we're heading out, though. Fresh. Vulpixie, did you hear that just now? The gates opened, and the Wooloo that was there. It was tackling the fence pretty hard earlier. You don't think it actually broke through there, do you? But it's off limits. Nobody's supposed to go in there. I remember the professor's granddaughter went in once, and she came back in a real state. And that was nothing compared to the earful she got from the professor afterwards. Vulpixie, what do you say? We've got to save it, right? Even if we're not supposed to, this is the kind of scene where you simply have to do what's needed. Hope you're ready for anything, because we're going in, Vulpixie. That Wooloo, where do you think it got off to? The fog is really coming on thick now. If we don't find that Pokemon soon, this might be trouble. Also, none of this counts towards the catching. Like actually catch it right now. Right there, Scorbunny. Let's be sure you're tipped up there. Yes. Did you hear that? Was that a Pokemon crying out, you think? Pixie, that Lulu might be in real trouble. This is bad. I can't even see my own hand in front of my face. I think I get now why this place is off limits. Hello, Sword Doggo. What the? Lord. What the move had no effect on it? Well, Pixie, I can't see anything. You okay? Can't see anything. Whoa. Up, full Pixie. What, Lee? How'd you manage to find your way here? Your pants with directions. You always get lost. Oh, that's nice to hear from the little brother who had me worried sick. I've been waiting ages for you two, and you never showed. Of course I came looking for the both of you. Wait, where's the Wooloo? We were trying to rescue that Wooloo. The little chap's just fine. Though all of you had fainted by the time I found you here. You know this place is out of bounds, but it took courage to come in here all the same, and I can understand well enough why you did it. You did good, Hop. At least that Wooloo's alright, yeah, Little Pixie? I thought we'd had it when that weird fog started rolling in and that mad Pokemon attacked. But at least it wasn't all for nothing. Attacked by some mad Pokemon? What are you talking about, Hop? It seemed loads stronger than any Pokemon I've ever seen, and it just had this sort of presence. Our moves didn't even touch it. I mean, really. They seemed to pass right through it. Your moves passed right through it? So, the fearsome Pokemon they say live in the slumber clouds are actually illusions or something? Get strong enough and maybe the two of you could be the ones to reveal the truth someday. For now, let's simply get out of this place. You'll be alright now that I'm here with you. Even if we did get an earful from Lee, what an experience! This'll make a pretty fine first page to the tale of my legend. Don't forget to tell your mom we're off to Wedgehurst now. She'll go spare if you leave without a word, even worse than Lee just did. Alright, Mom. Well now, isn't Score Bunny just a sweetheart? And yes, I heard the news from young Leon. I'm glad somebody bothered to tell me. Off to Wedgehurst, aren't you? Here we are, a bit of pocket money for your journey. Buy yourself a little something at the Pokemon Center, maybe some potions or something. Remember that Score Bunny will battle to the very end for you, so don't you go pushing that poor dear too hard. And you, Score Bunny, look after my little Volpixie. Come home to rest any time that you need. After all, east or west, home is best. I'm pretty sure, yeah, we can't yet. This is quite a big step, you know. My first step towards becoming the next champion. I guess I'll probably train up Grookey a bit by having it battle against Pokemon in the tall grass. You should get yourself to the building with the purple roof and the great red and white ball. Mark out on front. That's the Pokemon Research Lab. Want to wake the sleep wake. You wouldn't want to wake up the sleeping Lulu, right? Better take a long way around. I don't have a Pokeball. Boy battle, right? Well done, you've reached the goal and managed to find the Pokemon Research Lab. You did a far sight better than I did my first time. I'm hopeless with directions. See how your world has already grown, all thanks to having Pokemon with you? I know, I'm sure glad I've got Charizard with me to keep me from getting lost all the time. Now in we go. Whoa. I've got to give it to Professor Magnolia. Everything in here looks fascinating. About work. Hello, Yamper. What is it today, Leon? Looking for info on another never-before-seen super strong Pokemon? I wish you'd stop with these outlandish requests. Good to see you too, Yamper. Yamper here is a real champ when it comes to helping you find your way around. He came to my rescue plenty of times back in the day when I got lost on the road. Oh yeah, and that's his trainer, Sonia. What can I say about Sonia? Well, I like the way she cooks. She makes food you can gobble down in a flash. What kind of introduction is that? Did you forget we were rivals during our gym challenge? It wasn't just Yamper helping you out. I did too. Anyways, nice to meet you. Name's Sonia. I'm the professor's assistant. This is Volpixie. She's a new Pokemon trainer. Set her on the right path, would you? What does he think I am? He's always got his head in the clouds. It's no wonder he gets lost all the time. Oh, looks like you've got a Rotom phone. Hey there, Rotom. Rotom phones are handy little things, aren't they? They've got a nap and a navigation tool. That said, Leon still gets lost, so... Oh, sorry. So tell me, do you know a lot about Pokemon? You bet. Well said. In that case, I'll make it so that you can use the Pokedex on your Rotom phone. Just so you know, that Pokedex is a gift from my Gran. Could you let Gran know that you received the Pokedex? She lives in a house down along Route 2. Hey there, trainer. Sorry to stop you. You just left the Pokemon lab, right? So that means you've got a Pokedex, yeah? I love talking to new trainers and giving them useful stuff. And a potion. It's a potion. Use it when your Pokemon's HP... It's a potion. Use it when your Pokemon's HP, their hit points, get low. HP is like a Pokemon's stamina. You can even use potions during battle. Knowledge is power. It's a good idea to talk to lots of different people and read everything you can on your journey. Got your Pokedex from Sonia? Then it's time to meet lots of different Pokemon and start building up a strong team. But battling strong Pokemon in the wild can leave your team in a bad way. Not to mention what battling another trainer can do. Luckily, we've got Pokemon centers. Luckier yet, they're dead easy to spot. They look the same wherever you go. Come on, Volpixie. Bet you've never been inside one. Level with me, Volpixie. Is this your first time in a Pokemon Center? Of course not. Then I don't think you need me to tell you what you already know. If you two kids are Pokemon trainers, you might want to buy some potions before you head out. Cheers, I'm already good though. I'm heading to Route 2, Volpixie. Come find me maybe when you're done here. Listen, Volpixie, I've been thinking. If you're a Pokemon trainer now, you must want to try your hand at the gym challenge, right? Gym challenge? The gym challenge, mate! The annual competition where trainers can battle it out for the right to challenge the champion. But the trick is that you've got to be endorsed if you want to take part. And Lee doesn't seem to think I'm up to snuff. So I'm thinking I ought to talk to the professor and see if she could help. You've got to take part too. A proper rival is just the thing every trainer needs to keep growing stronger after all. Keeps you motivated, right? The professor's house is way down at the end of Route 2, so let's head there and give our teams a chance to train up a bit along the way. Nope. Because we're at a point where we can catch stuff here. I want to try to avoid as many ones as I can until I get Pokeballs. Although if I do end up accidentally encountering anything, it won't count since I don't have the option to have Pokeballs yet. Over here, Volpixie! Alright, Volpixie, it's time we filled in our teams a bit. And I'm here to teach you how. Hey, perfect timing. You'll need to catch Pokemon if you've got any hope of filling in that Pokedex. Lee, where'd you come from? Every Pokemon has got a type or two, which can make it good against some opponents but poor against others. That's the reason you'll want to catch different Pokemon, to cover one another's weaknesses. Now let's all have a champion time as I show you how it's done. a real champion. Typical. I'll give you some more Pokeballs. In return, I'll only ask that you catch plenty of Pokemon. The Pokemon around here seem easy to catch, almost like they're itching to join some trainer's team, wouldn't you say? You obtained 20 Pokeballs. Nice. Of course, they get XP points from battles to take on other trainers along the path to help your Pokemon thrive. Your team will keep on changing and growing as you get stronger together, no doubt. But even I don't know exactly how yet. Show your champion something good, alright? Now I can catch them. I still can't wonder. Common manners for Pokemon trainers to battle when their eyes meet. So, leveled up. Whenever there's a strong trainer, I always look for that. Potions. Good. Speaking of, I should bag up. Tingle. Strong together in combination. But I'm gonna beat you. Lose to all Pokemon, lose to many trainers. So have you unraveled all the secrets of the Dynamax phenomenon yet? Oh goodness no, the whole thing is still full of questions. I'd hoped that my granddaughter would take over my research, but... Dear me, I'm sorry. I didn't even notice my guests. My name is Magnolia. Welcome, young trainers. Now come, let's head indoors. Why, Hopdear, I see Wooloo has made some new friends. And you must be Vulpixie. I trust you received the Pokedex from Sonia. I'm sure you'll have it complete in no time. You must already know about Dynamaxing, right, Vulpixie? Professor Magnolia's been doing research into the Dynamax phenomenon for years and years, and it takes a proper understanding of the thing if you plan to use Dynamaxing to the fullest. There you go again, Leon, always talking about Pokemon. There are other things that are worth knowing about too, you know? Like how many different types of tea there are. Hey, Professor, do us a favor, would you? Help me convince Lee he should endorse us for the gym challenge. Oh, Leon, why wouldn't you endorse them? Hop and Vulpixie only just started out as Pokemon trainers. There's still loads they don't know yet. Dearie, I thought your dream was to have everyone in the Galar region become strong trainers. Isn't that right? Well, yeah, you're not wrong. That goal's precisely the reason I gave both of them Pokemon, in fact. Right then. In that case, how about this? Let's see if you two can show me such a brilliant battle that I'm left with no choice but to endorse you. And don't worry, I'll make sure both your teams are in good shape before the battle starts. Right, I'll be waiting outside, Vulpixie. Hurry up, Vulpixie. You gotta battle me so I can get myself that endorsement. I'm going to become the greatest Pokemon trainer there is. And to do that, I need that endorsement to take part in the gym challenge. Come at me with everything you have so we can prove to Lee that we've got what it takes. I should at least go and get one. I'm rather interested in seeing how you two young trainers battle too. Listen, you two, the reason I'm unbeatable is because I learn from every battle I see or take part in. That's how I've gotten to where I am today. So show me something good in this battle. It's time for my legend to begin! Challenge by Pokemon trainer. Remember to crit on my Pokemon. You've got plenty of spirit there. That'll be a close one, but that's exactly my sort of match. my Pokeball throw perfect too. The sting of defeat and the joy of victory. I guess going through both is the key to the two of us getting stronger, right? Well, Pixie, huh? Well, after seeing a match like that one, I suppose I've little choice but to give you both an endorsement as champion. I obtained my letter of endorsement. You put the letter of endorsement in your bag's key item box. Yes, thanks, Lee. I swear I'm gonna win my way through the gym challenge to reach you. You may both still be young and plenty rough around the edges, but it was a proper battle. Charizard and I were both feeling the excitement in every last cell of our bodies. Hop, you've always tended to get caught up in things like how to throw your Pokeball out. Things that have nothing to do with real strength. Honestly, I'd be worried about you still obsessing over that sort of nonsense, but seems you really have grown a bit, little brother. And I'd like to see some more thrilling Pokemon battles out of you too, Vulpixie. Alright, Vulpixie, you and me are going to train up against one another to aim for that champion title. Absolutely. The more we keep battling against one another, the more our Pokemon will grow. Huh? What's that? Well, Pixie, would you look at this? They're wishing stars. Since there are two of them, you should take one yourself. With one of these, my Pokemon can Dynamax. They're gonna be massive, yes! Trust you to pull something like this. They say wishing stars fall down for those who have a true wish in their heart, you know. I will be the greatest trainer ever! I will be the greatest trainer ever! I will be the greatest trainer ever! There, I've said it 3 times, so surely my wish will come true now, right? Silly Hop. Those wishing stars are composed of a curious sort of rock containing unknown power. They are one of the most precious resources we have here in the Galar region. But they won't do a thing for you in that state. Give them to me now and I'll have you solve it. Alright, you've done heaps of research on the Dynamax phenomenon, haven't you, Professor? Then please, give Vulpixie and me the power to Dynamax our Pokemon. First we got to battle against that mad Pokemon in the slumbering wild, and now this. It really feels like we're getting caught up in the adventure of a lifetime. I do understand your excitement, young man, but don't get carried away. You want to save your energy for tomorrow's journey. Seems I came back home in time for all the excitement. Hey, you lot, why not have some dinner? You must be hungry, right? I've been totally obsessed with making the latest trendy curries. It's morning at last, and time for an adventure to truly start. Good morning, you young trainers. I hope it's true you really meet some Pokemon you didn't Hop, is it true you really met some Pokemon you didn't recognize? Is there anything more you can tell me about it? Well, there was this weird heavy fog, and this even weirder Pokemon appeared. Vulpixie tried to fight it off, but then I think we both passed out or something. It's all pretty hazy. Alright. A right out of information you are. Vulpixie, Hop, these are for you. Got a Dynamax band from Professor Magnolia and slipped it on your wrist. those are your Dynamax bands. I made them by fitting the wishing star you found last night to those bands. Thanks, Professor. This is brilliant. It's just like the one Lee has on him, too. Now we can Dynamax our Pokemon like he does. My word, you don't waste any time, do you? I think you'll find it's not so simple as all that. There are a number of conditions you must meet if you hope to have your Pokemon Dynamax and take on that gigantic form. Now don't be afraid to go to all sorts of places and meet all sorts of Pokemon. That will help fill out your Pokedex, too. The legend of my reign is finally about to begin. Come on, Vulpixie, I'll beat you to the station. One last thing before we race, Vulpixie. See, I've got some great advice for you. You know how you sometimes see Pokemon wandering out in tall grass, yeah? If you move real slow, and crouch down, these Pokemon won't pay you any notice. But on the other hand, if you whistle at them, you'll be sure to catch their attention. If you're a bit rubbish at whistling, just remember this. Need a fail-proof trick? Try the left stick. Try it out and let's see who can catch the most Pokemon. You remember Wedgehurst Station, right? Where we went to pick up Lee before? That'll be the goal, so see you there. You'll never beat me to the station at that pace. So what was it, Vulpixie? How many did you catch? I caught a really special one, and you got not one? What were you doing this whole time? You're going to want a team if you're a trainer. That's a technical machine. A TM, right? With a TM like that, you can teach your Pokemon a new move in a flash. And you can use them again and again, too. That one you can teach the move Swift. We gave it to you ages ago, and now it's yours. The gym challenge will begin in Motostoke. And our train's waiting, so let's go. Let's go to Motostoke. Not quite so fast, you two. What are you doing here, Mom? I knew this day was coming since the moment you chose Grookey as your partner, darling. Professor Magnolia was kind enough to let us know that you two were setting out. So here, a last little gift to see you well set on your way. All the kit you'll need for camping. Here, camping. Of course you will, darling. Anyways, do have fun and take care of yourself. You'll be welcome back home anytime. Yeah. Wish us luck, not that we'll need it. There are loads of brilliant trainers and all kinds of Pokemon out there waiting for us. My excitement's running ahead of me even faster than that train can go, Pixie. Come on, we're off! Wonderlocke is surrounded by a vast wild area. It's a real sight. There's all sorts of wild Pokemon just wandering about everywhere you look. Plus, you can camp out, do a spot of fishing. I don't think I could ever get tired of it. Hey, Mr. Station Master. Isn't this the wild area? What are we stopped here for? Yes, this is the wild area station. Make no mistake. I'm sorry to tell you that the train is halted due to a flock of Lulu on the tracks. What? What's there to be sorry about? This is brilliant. This wild area is massive. There are loads of Pokemon to battle here. You get it, don't you, Pixie? This is the best possible place to put together the greatest team. Look at that. That's Wonderlocke way off that way. And between there and here are countless new Pokemon waiting to be met. Oh, hello, and if it isn't Sonia. My gran gave me a proper earful in her own way. Those two young trainers are setting out on a journey, but what are you doing with your life? Ouch, Professor. Never you mind that. Nothing to worry yourselves over. Besides, I've been quite curious about that Pokemon you two met in the forest. I'd be thinking I should look into it, so the timing works out fine. If I discover something really huge, then maybe even Gran will admit I've got some talent. Yikes, being an adult has got its own challenges, eh? I say you wouldn't worry. I said you needn't worry about it. I'm glad to be on the road, really. It's been ages. It'll be great fun to fish and camp and rough it outside again. Well, I'm off to go stick my head in as many of those red glowing dens as I can find. I'm going to battle the snot out of a bunch of Dynamax Pokemon and fill in another page in the tale of my legend. What cheek, Dynamax Pokemon are really on another level. You'd better Dynamax your partner Pokemon too if he wants to take on opponents that strong. You'll find spots here and there in the wild area that emit a red beam of light. If you think you're up to it, check them out. There'll be Dynamax Pokemon lurking inside. So with that, how about I send you off with a little treat for you? Pokemon Light. There we go. With a Pokemon Box Link, you'll be able to put Pokemon from your team into your boxes, or take Pokemon from your boxes to add them to your team. Nice, right? So go wild catching as many Pokemon as you like, and fill in some more of your Pokedex. The wild area is waiting for you. This is the start of your real adventure. Found a note. Did someone drop it here? The large Pokemon you see wandering around in the wild area are strong. If you try battling one and it seems like you're in over your head, try to run. Run like the wind. Okay. let's look here and see what comes for us. Yes, we're gonna nickname this Metapod. We're gonna call this one Silly. And now, here. Here, Pokemon. Put Sully in a box. That means we can Wonder Trade her away. Surprise trade. Trade complete. Cool. Let's see what we got. Hey, it's a Mickey. I'll take that. Okay, so now we need to do the same thing for Tango. I'm gonna miss you, Tango. But that's the rules of the game. Trade complete. Okay, these guys are both really low level, so we do not want to be battling stuff here with Pokemon that low level. So we're gonna head back to where it's safer and the Pokemon are low level. Alright, now that we're back at Route 1, we can catch a Route 1 Pokemon to trade away, as well as start powering up the Pokemon out. try throwing a Pokeball. Like to give Nick a nickname. Yes. Alright, we're gonna call this nigga. This nigga is a boy. Oops. I'm gonna trade with boys. So we're gonna... Box. Surprise trade. Yep. Champs.org. This probably means we're gonna get someone's hacked from... Wait, we got a score bunny back! Alright, let's take a look at the score bunny. Oh, it's a shiny one. No, yeah, it's gotta be hacked. But it's at level 1. But, you know, this isn't a competitive playthrough. This is only a Wonder Trade. Wonderlocke, that's what I got, so that's what I'll take. Now, for the fun part. So, according to Google Translate, this Dreepy is going to be named I Apologize. For Pokemon you got from another trainer, you only get one go at changing its name. It'll be I Apologize from now on and forever. You sure that's the name you want? Yes. Done. From now on, this Pokemon shall be known as I Apologize. Yes, let's rate another name. And this one is going to be called... Okay, so I can't rename the champs.org, annoyingly. But I guess that's fine. For those of you wondering how I got the names I Apologize and Dear Litvix for my Pokemon there, the answer is quite simple. What I did is I took and I put Dreepy and Litwick into Google Translate. I set a random number generator from between 5 and 25, and that was the number of languages I went through. Then I had a random name picker, and all of the names currently on Google Translate, and so I would then have it generate however many number of names the random number generator tells me to, and then I just go from one language to the next, and then back to English at the end, and whatever comes out is what I get. Alright, so this one's a catch. complete. Let's see what we got. Okay. Well, Google Translate wanted me to name it There's Electricity, but since the names are so short, only 12 characters, it's gonna be just called Electricity. Good enough. Oops, that's everybody. Okay. So... Oh goodness! Electricity is level 34. Okay. Let's move him to the top where everything else levels up. And I think that's a good place to end this for today. Next episode, we'll go through the wild area, catch some more Pokemon in various parts of the wild area, and hopefully also have our first gym battle. Until next time, have a great rest of your day, and DFTBA. Bye everyone!